What's up, guys? Today I'm hyped to show you something I've been working on for a minute. This is SIRVOMelody,
What is that?
a plugin I designed from the ground up to completely crush writer's block and help you build the solid foundation of your track in seconds. Let's be real, from now on, you don't even need to know music theory.
What?
I've packed 40 of the most catchy, timeless chord progressions ever created into this one tool. We're talking vibes inspired by the absolute greats, like Illenium, Avicii, Martin Garrix, David Guetta, Avicii, and many more. It's all about fast workflow, heavy experimentation, and instant inspiration. Let's flip through a few progressions real quick so you can hear exactly what I'm talking about. Just find a vibe that fits your style. Sometimes, all it takes is shifting the key to give the progression a completely different energy. What I mean is, it's not just about shifting screen color, it's about pure emotion. But I'll dive deeper into that in a minute. Alright, let's break down the interface. Starting from the top, here we have your essential transport controls: play, pause, stop, and loop. Next to it is the BPM slider, ranging from 60 all the way to 180 BPM. Pro tip: if you drop it down to 60 BPM, it plays at halftime compared to 120. This lets you stretch a 4-bar melody into an 8-bar vibe instantly to see how it sits in a different groove. Then we have the master volume to keep your gains in check, followed by the compact button. Hit this, and the plugin shrinks into a clean, minimal UI that you can park anywhere in your DAW so it's never in your way. And my favorite part? The quick MIDI button. This lets you instantly drag and drop the MIDI you're hearing straight into your DAW timeline. If you only want the chords, just keep the chord engine on. Want just the melody? Turn off the melody engine. Leave both on to drag the whole performance. Super clean, super fast. Moving over to the left side, this is where we shape our chords. You've got a dedicated volume slider and 10 different playback styles or variations for your progressions. As you can see on the visualizer at the bottom, you can instantly preview how each style alters the rhythm and feel. You can pitch them down an octave, level 0, or push them higher. And if you find a style you vibe with, just hit the heart icon to save it to your favorites. Right in the center is the heart of the plugin, the progression browser. We have 40 world-class progressions here, 20 in minor and 20 in major. But here's the magic. Everything automatically transposes to whatever key you select. You can shift between major and minor scales with a single click, and the plugin does all the heavy lifting for you behind the scenes. Now, let's spice things up. On the right side, we have the melody engine. Think of this as what your right hand would play on the piano, while the left hand holds down the chords. You can get super creative here. For example, you can set the chords to play in a higher register while the melody holds down the mid or low end. And just like the chords, the melody perfectly locks into your selected key. But if you're feeling completely stuck, just hit this randomize button. This button is a cheat code. It instantly scrambles the chord styles across different octaves, picks a random progression from the center, and pairs it with a unique melody style from the right, all while staying perfectly in key. Mathematically, you are looking at over 1.2 million unique combinations. So yeah, there is zero excuse not to find inspiration for your next big hit in here. But enough talking, let's jump into the dub and see how this thing actually performs in practice. Let's get it. Now, I'm going to test things out for a bit and experiment with some melodies. And then I'll grab a few sounds, just to show you what I mean. I also threw in a vocal and matched the progression perfectly to the key of that. Apologies for the sound design, guys. I'm just using some basic stock sounds here, because that's not what today is about. Now I'm looking for a top-line melody to fill out this progression with some extra notes.
You do such a good job. You do such. You do such a good job.
And now, let's try to swap in another progression while staying in this exact same key.
I don't know where we went wrong.
Since we already have our chord foundation, let's introduce some extra rhythm and see what we can come up with.
You don't wanna touch my body, even if it's late at night. You just wanna find somebody else.
Now, let's copy the bass line and add some extra low end to the mix.
You don't wanna touch my
Let's maybe add an extra motif here. I really want to show you just how many options we can throw at this.
my body, even if it's late at night. You do such a good job at making a
Now, of course, it's still a bit rough around the edges, but we built this in just 10 minutes.
But the truth is, you don't wanna touch my body, even if it's late at night. You just wanna find somebody else.
Now, let's maybe build a brand new one. Let's try something completely different.
Evidence, but in my veins, the fire is burning in my brain. There's a yearning.
So to sum it all up, we are dealing with over 1 million different motifs here that will definitely help you find instant inspiration for your next tracks. You can find all the details in the video description below. And thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and stick around, because in the next video, I'm going to build a full track from scratch, basing it entirely on this app. Are you curious to see how it turns out?